because of what I'm about to say. All right, because what I learned was the things that you learn on the court or in any sport that you play, you're supposed to be able to use like in life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
teamwork, obviously, right? Uh, camaraderie, how to solve issues. Um, there's all types of little things here and there, man. Like it's quite a bit, man. It's quite a bit. So and I don't know, man. It came out of nowhere, honestly. It came out of nowhere. I was there. I was talking to them about their schooling, grades, right? And without going in like detail for real, they weren't doing what they supposed to really be doing when it comes to school. And I was one of those kids that didn't do what they really were supposed to do. And I try to tell people that I was the exception because normally when you don't do what you're supposed to do in school, you can't play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you miss opportunities. But for me, I was very fortunate to be able to play, you know, and not to say that I should have been playing anyway, but I shouldn't have been playing. The way my grades were
Mm-hmm.
coming up, they were not good, but they weren't. I've never been not eligible to play, but I have
Right.
been to where like you may be eligible to play, but your grades say you need to spend more time on your work than on the court playing any ball or anything like that.
That's how my parents were. I remember, in school, a D is passing,
Yeah, it sure is.
So so technically I was passing, and my dad's like, "Yeah, technically you're passing, but you ain't passing in this house." So
Right.
I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" He's like, "Nope." And I remember like I got my grades up, and then the varsity back. So like I get my grades up. The principal's like, "All right, you got C's and B's and A's." I'm like, "Cool." My dad's like, "All right, he's good to go." I remember I missed the bus going to the varsity game. So then the
Hmm.
principal's like, "Here, I'm going to the game. I'll give you a ride." So I got my bags and stuff. I'm running into the gym, and I go to the varsity basketball coach. I was like, "Hey, I'm eligible to play now, blah, 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 blah." And he's like, "Oh, no, you're only eligible to play if I say so." And I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" I said, "I just did all this work, and now you pulling a power move?" All
Hey.
right, cool. And that's when, it's a little different from there's a lot of politics in basketball where I live at, like,
Hmm.
and it's not knocking no one, but we had a situation where we had a kid whose mom was the varsity girls basketball coach. So he made varsity as a freshman, and not saying he was a bad player, but no one else made varsity as a freshman except for
Hmm.
him.
Except for him.
Yep. So when I started seeing that politics, that's when I kind of just started pulling back, and then I started playing intramural basketball, and then I started
Hmm.
playing, AAU basketball and stuff like that. And um yeah, like I said, it's good that, because the one thing I try to tell some of these kids at the high school that I work at, some of you guys are just doing bare minimum to get by.
Just to
And then
get
you
by.
talk about and then you talk about you want to go hoop at a Division 1 college. It don't work that way. Like some of these colleges, I said, have you guys, one of the things I make them look at is acceptance rate, graduation rate, dropout rate, all that stuff. Some of these kids have never looked at any of that stuff. They just say, "Hey, I want to go play ball at Purdue." Okay, so what do you
Right.
need to do to get into the college? You got to have a certain GPA. You got to have the SAT. You got to have the ACT. That there's not enough people. And I knew at a young age, college wasn't for me. I knew that. I wish I would have known more about the trades.
Right.
Trades make some good money. Luckily, I stuck with this little educational thing, and it's paying off greatly now, where I can tell the story to these kids that, hey, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Don't do what I did. Let me show you what not to do.
You, what's funny? The funny part is I always tell people, and I learned this a long time ago, and I knew this since I was about 14. I always said it. No one ever said it to me, but I'm logical enough that I came up. with it. There's 3 ways of learning things: being told, witnessing, and experience. You can't learn any other ways. You cannot learn any other way, right? And the smartest way, if it's coming from a reputable source, would be being told, right? And then, another way that sometimes you only get one chance, is experience. Sometimes the experience could be good. Sometimes the experience could be the last one, right? It can equate to anything, right? From
Right.
Everlasting success to the end,
Right.
life-wise, and I don't know. I just had that. I had that. I had that as a young kid, man. I don't know. A lot of people. I'm sitting here reading the message. A lot of people
So am
having
I.
issues trying to
Yeah.
jump in. Let's see. Send me. Let's do this. Send me a email. This is wild. Hey, Soul, are you able to hear? I know you're in here, but like, are you able to? Okay, just making sure you
Yeah.
was good. Yeah, yeah. I was just making sure you was good because I knew that he couldn't get in at first or whatnot.
Yeah, see, like when I tried to get on my phone a few times, I could hear you guys, but I couldn't interact at all. I couldn't put a picture up. I couldn't do anything. So, with my work laptop, I'm able to do that, because they just have all these different, chat things, because, the football coaches use different chat stuff and let's see, comments, private chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to, and it's bad because like, with this, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, it's live, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Yeah, and I sent because Kid Dynamite told me that y'all chatted earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
So I text him the link for this too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's another thing too. I realize, just I mean, when Kid Dynamite and myself were talking today, it was dope because that was my first time like talking to him outside of just like SMS or
Right.
whatnot, or just a little chat, like visually and like verbally speaking to him, and we had a lot in common, a whole lot in common, man. Like I said, like I was telling him earlier, oh man, Action. Was it? Yes, I forgot about Action Jackson, bro. But because I jumped on his live. He was driving, I was driving. I was heading up to Virginia, so I'm up here in Virginia now. All right, go Kid Dynamite. See if his is working. All right, his work good. He good. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Take your time, Dynamite, man. Once you figure it out, you looking like you trying to make sure you figure it all out. He can hear us. He can hear us just fine then. Okay,
can y'all hear me?
Hey, Dizzle.
What up? What up? What up?
What's going on,
man.
brother?
What's going on, man? Let me see, man. Where is his joint at, bro? Now I'm trying to find. Yo, Dynamite, do me a favor. Did you join? You follow? You follow Action Jackson too, right? Or did you jump over? That was because of me.
That was who you were talking with on live earlier today, right?
Yep. They go Black Jesus, looking like Coolio. What's up, boy?
What's up, fellas?
What's cracking?
What's going on, man? Because it's wild. Because when you popped on, I didn't even see your hat, bro. I didn't even see your hat. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. I wanna say, first of all, thank you for you guys jumping on here or whatnot. Myself and Bill, Black Jesus, we were talking like a week ago, and we talked for like 3 hours on the phone, bro. and there was a lot of stuff we was talking about in general. So just to give you an idea, the guys that you're on with right now, Bill, is Myth, Kid Dynamite, and obviously you're familiar. I don't know. You've seen Soul Baller stuff, but I don't think you're really familiar with them. But all three of these guys are technically, they're my peers, but if we did it by age, they're my OGs. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're my peers because we all were in the same era together, right? But like they are, you know, the real deal when it comes to underground street ball. Like, these guys are some of the guys that put together the unity that existed in the visual state of street ball. So when I say that, I mean like the old videos you can see online or whatever, some of the grainy stuff that's not and one stuff, like that's some of them, you know. And when I told you about like being a part of a crew, like these guys were crews, you know, they had that type of go already. Okay, oh my God, I'm trying to get heavy.
Soul Ball said he ain't that old.
Wait, where you say that at?
In the private chat.
Oh, here in the comment chat. Oh, I ain't even look over there. Let me see that. Oh man, that's what's up, y'all. Okay, I'm just now seeing it. He say he'll be on. You know, all right, bet. I see it. Nah, you're not that old. You're older than me though. So you know, that's all. That's all.
That means I'm the OG then.
Oh yeah. Technically, yeah, you are. You are when it comes to you're the one. You are the one. Let me see if I can send this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all can. So Myth. Okay, so let me tell you what I want to get Kid Dynamite kind of rolling. Kid Dynamite is a like
Kid
first
Dynamite
generation.
He's a certified legend because he got his name from the N1 TV show.
Right. Right.
And I believe it was it Shane that gave you your name?
Yeah. Shane, AO. Trying to think who else was up there. Shane, I think, was the original one that gave me that name, but it kind of came from when I was doing the open run. They was cracking on me saying that I look like JJ from Good Times. And, you know, that was his nickname, Kid Dynamite. So it was funny when
that's funny.
When they first originally brought me into the building, we were in the locker room, and first they came to me and told me that my name was going to be the Unusual Suspect, which was kind of like a default name that they always gave, you know, saying new guys if they couldn't think of nothing for them. But then right before we went out there, they was like, nah, you're going to be Kid Dynamite. And, you know, it stuck. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they got the video of you dancing in the locker room and everything.
Yeah.
Which, you know, me and Kid Dynamite's, you know, like, so I knew of him from the N1 stuff. And then he was part of a dunk crew called Flying 101. So I'm like, wait a minute. Is that the same Kid Dynamite from N1? It was like, yeah. So then he came out here because there was a halftime show for the Badgers that they asked my streetball crew to do, but we couldn't do it because they didn't give us enough time to get everyone together. So I got a hold of the guy who did who ran the Flying 101 dunk team. And he was like, oh yeah, we'll take it. And all of a sudden, you know, we got people coming in like Mike Hatcham came in from like Indiana. Troy McRae came in from North Carolina, I believe.
Yeah.
And then Kid Dynamite, he caught the Greyhound from Columbus. Caught the Greyhound. And then we picked him up, took him to the Salvation Army. And back then, he used to wear gold fangs. So he had a gold grill with fangs in his mouth. I'm like, man, this cat right here. And then, you know, he started dancing and we clicked right away. And that's why I say, you know, I was telling him this earlier. He don't get enough props, you know. Like he's a person who was on the original and one shows. He toured with the team. He's toured as a dunker. He did the original Ball Up tour when they were with the Dub Car Show before they became a TV show. I mean, first round pick by LeBron James for the were you uncontainable or uncontrollable? Which one were you? Can't remember.
It was the Sprite uncontainable game, but it was like Team LeBron against Team Kobe.
Mm-hmm. See, a lot of this stuff, a lot of people don't even know existed, you know. So we know that we know, you know, Chris Staples as being, you know, he's a legendary dunker. But what happens is, you know, people forget or they don't even know that Kid Dynamite existed, right? Until somebody, you know, somebody young that's inspiring goes, oh, you know what? Let me click on, you know, they might be on like Flight 101, you know, their YouTube page. This stuff still exists, right? Team Flight Brothers. If you go click you know, the oldest, you click on it, you see the very first like stuff, and if somebody just go watch that stuff, they be like, oh, some of this stuff isn't original that we think is original, you know. And you know, like I was watching a kid earlier, and he does a move. It's the Iverson 2. It's the Iverson 2. The move is the Iverson 2. But he called it a spin cancel.
Are you talking about the Asian dude?
Nah.
Have you seen the Asian dude that he wraps the ball behind his back, does a full spin and catches the ball as he's spinning?
Oh no, that's different. That's definitely a cancel. That's definitely a cancel. Yeah.
So you remember how Kobe Bryant used to do the behind the back in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
This kid does it. So he does it stationary. So he takes the ball behind his back, and as the ball bounces in front of him, he does a full spin and then cuffs the ball. And I can't remember. He calls it spin something. It was on, I don't know if I saved it. I saw it on TikTok. And I said, wait a minute. And he does it smooth. Like he wraps the ball, does a full spin, catches the ball, then like shoots it or goes for the layup. I'm like,
all right, hold on.
What the hell was that?
I made you talk that one back through again. He does what? Like I need a right hand, left hand, like
so left hand. Okay, left hand. Wrap it around your back. You know how Kobe used to take the ball and wrap it in front of him, behind his back, and the ball would bounce in front of him.
Okay, wait. So wrap behind the back from from left to back to right.
So so facing you.
Yep.
I'm taking the ball behind my back.
Uh-huh.
And I'm bringing it as far as I can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So someone like you with your long arms, you can wrap it without spinning and have the ball still come in front of you.
Right. Yeah, I could throw it right back in front of me. Yes.
So when he wraps it, the ball bounces. Okay, so he's wrapping it, ball bounces. He does a reverse spin.
The opposite way, the way it came.
Yep. So the way he wrapped it, now he's spinning, and he catches the ball as he's spinning, faces forward. it's a lot. Like,
the crazy thing is, I think I've seen that video. You said it's an Asian dude, right?
Yes.
Mad fast and quick. I think I've seen that video. No bullshit. I think I've seen that shit.
Let me see.
I'm mad he got all of us on this video right now doing spin moves.
I want to see if I saved it on my TikTok. I think it was on TikTok. I want to see if I saved it.
See, and see, because these things don't have names. I mean, they have names, but like, for instance, I think the dude name was like Zero Bounce or something like that I saw. And he had like 3 moves. He's like three, you know, like killer moves or whatever. But, you know, you shouldn't do them in the game or something like that. And the last one was the Iverson 2, but he called it a spin cancel. And I was like reading the comments, and you know, he was talking about like, he was like, man, I've never seen it done or whatever. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I think the kid played at Oak Hill or whatnot at some point. So I mean, I stay up on some of these cats, man. I look at it, I read, you know, see what they're talking about, and then try to get an understanding of, you know, what's good.
So cats like that's doing those type of, you know what I'm saying, moves, and that's their thing. Where do they fit in today's, you know, identity of basketball and specifically street ball? Because like I feel like the street ball that we see right now is kind of more relatable to, like, you know, the Ball is Life guys who do the park takeovers and stuff like that, you know, the D Frigas, you know, those type of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But their style of play is more still based off of more the fundamental side of basketball than it is about, you know, the tricks and the moves and the dribbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is there a place for them, the guys who still do, you know, all that?
I don't think so. I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to say. This is me. I've shared this with a lot of different guys. I'm
Here,
going to say,
he calls it the switch spin. I don't know if y'all can see that.
yo, send it, shoot it to me. Oh, I've seen that. Shoot it to me in the link, yo. I'll put it up here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just drop it in the chat, yo. I'll grab it. Pause. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let me see. What was I saying before that, bro? What was I just saying? I don't know, man.
You
I
was
lost what I was
responding
saying.
to when I said, where do, like, you know
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've said this to a couple of guys or whatnot. I'm gonna say, when you say where do they fit in at, I'm gonna say, I mean, you asked, do they have, where would they fit in at? I'm gonna say they don't have a place. They don't have a place to fit in because they're too late when it comes to era, right? Like the era. Like, we do what we do because that was cool to do. And no one's doing that no more. You know, like I watch King Handle, you know, like King Handle, I Am Mac, myself, Soul Baller, and I'm just trying to think of like people that are doing like what I categorize as wild illegal moves, right? You know, there's no real place in the game for that, but in a entertainment setting, there's a place for that. So there's a place for those guys to be there, but if we don't know that they really exist or that's how they really want to play, because a lot of the Asian guys, they either play like this is what I learned working at Duke, man. They either play like Kobe, I swear, every last one of them think they Kobe. They play just like Kobe. They love him. I love them. They play like Kobe or they play like Professor. When it comes to like handle and trying to like be, you know what I'm saying, like loose with the rock or whatnot, then they kind of play more like Professor. Like they don't fit the mold of anyone else because they're not creating. They're only doing what they
but Professor is a mixture of hot sauce, Pat the Rock, Silk, Sick with It. Like
he's everybody, which is true. He's everyone. But to the guys that I put it like this: if you were born in 1999 or 2000 in 2003, 2005, and you're seeing it, Professor is it. Yep. They don't know nothing else beyond that. If you're 19 years old right now, shoot. With the exception of my brother that's on here right now, if you are 26 and below, there's a good chance you have no idea of anything prior to volume 4, maybe 5. So when they came out with the greatest mixtape ever, and they came out with the rise and fall of Anwar, first of all, when they came out with the greatest mixtape ever, if they even saw that, if they were even watching ESPN, we grew up watching ESPN on a regular basis every morning. That's not a thing. You know, we used to wake up to watch highlights every morning. That's how we learned our moves. But way before mixtape, that was the mixtape, the highlights, the highlight reel. Everybody wanted to be on ESPN. Everybody wanted to be one of the punks in the back of the Slam magazine. That's what we wanted. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm going back. Y'all feel me, right? That's what we wanted. And then all of a sudden, boom, greatest mixtape ever. Technically, kind of is. You know what I mean? Now volume 1 drops, and it's like, oh, what kind of sorcery is this?
Right.
You know, what's going on? Who plays like this? You know, and so then we went from there, and then of course we started to mimic what we saw, but it wasn't like a whole bunch of moves to mimic, but it allowed us to create. And I think now those guys that want to dribble and move like that, I don't think they know who to reach out to. So to come back to what you were asking, Dynamite, I don't think they know who to reach out to in order to be able to have a home to really do it, because they're going to be by themselves. Like I was telling you, like we didn't have a crew. I didn't have a crew, and they don't really have a crew. It's going to be like 1 or 2 guys in 2 separate regions that's going to do moves, and then they have to find each other and then find everyone else. And if we don't keep doing what we're doing today, we will not necessarily disappear. Oh, dang, my bad, AP. AP was sitting there. I didn't even see the joint or whatnot, man. My fault, AP. And what's up, Kyrie, man? We got the CEO, Kyrie, the CEO of the Cage up there in Boston, man. It's a premiere show on YouTube, man. It's a big deal, man. I like it, man. If y'all get a chance, check it out. And then, of course, we got AP Streetball, legendary street baller, known for the wild, crazy moves, but also known for being the man to do what it do in coveralls. The only man to do it in the coveralls, So that guy, he's something different, bro. He's have you seen him, Dynamite? You've seen AP before.
If I have, I maybe didn't know it was him. I don't think I've seen nobody rocking out overalls.
You ain't never seen, bro. This guy is something. This guy's something else, bro. I put it like this: there's video footage of him playing in like regular clothes, but that's when he was like a kid. Dog, you can't catch him in a pair of shorts playing no ball ever again. Like he's done. You would never see him in a t-shirt and basketball shorts ever again, bro. It's gonna be coveralls. He got all the colors. Bro. And not only that, he designs on all of them. So like if you have an event, so for instance, like Myth, you have an event coming up. I'm
in March.
Excuse me if I'm dropping too much information, but I know that we've talked and there's something going on. If AP was at your event and everybody had to wear the same thing, and you told AP what was going to be on it and what you had to wear, and you sent him like just the schematics of the design, he would have his coverall already made and ready. You could tell him what color he's like, hey, yo, you're gonna be on the yellow team. I didn't even know they made yellow coveralls. Where you get that from, bro? And if they don't have it, my man AP is gonna dye it, bro. He'd be like, oh, food color, boom. He done clothes dyed his joint, and then he coming out with the yellow coverall, bro. I'm like, yo, who does that? AP does that. AP Streetball does that. And AP is a Dime, AP is part of Dime 55. So I mean he's part of a lot of movements, but Dime 55 is where he really came up at. Him and he was with he came under the wing. He would prefer this is what he would say, that he came under the wing of True Baller, which is true. Excuse me, which is true. But I just think that.
Yeah, where the hell is Mr. Jingle Bells at anyways? Let me text him.
Yeah, man, he should be here, man. He know what time we're supposed to be on here.
Let me text him quick.
He know what time we're supposed to be on here. Matter of fact, he jumped in here and saw he jumped in the Instagram chat. He see it. He saw that we're in here.
Yeah, because I've seen Staples was on there too.
Yeah, he saw it. And just to the people, if they do pop in, they see the stuff, whatever. I just added names that I only added people that I follow and they follow me. So it wasn't like I turned around and just threw it to like random, because I knew that some people were going to be able to make it, some people weren't going to be able to make it. Like I'm on vacation right now, which is very rare that I take vacation from like my actual job work. I'm in the hotel now because I'm in Virginia. My little cousin, she's playing in the Boo Williams holiday classic or whatnot, holiday tournament. And so I'm chilling here in the hotel, and I was like, you know what? This is perfect time. I want to talk to all my brothers that's going to be available, because New Year's 2024 is coming. And I just want to let you all know that I'm thankful for you all, because without y'all interaction back to me, even if it's not in a group setting like this, it gives me that drive to keep going and keep pushing and keep handling the rock, and just knowing like, yo, getting those little praises here and there, like, oh man, that's good stuff. Keep doing what you do. And then not only that, but being able to inspire others to want to do it, that's a big deal. And I'm thankful for that. This ain't Thanksgiving, but I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you guys, because my whole point is I just want to be relevant, and not relevant to where like I'm popular, or relevant to where, like the whole world knows me, I just want to be relevant, and I just want the street ball community to still exist, because it had to be resuscitated. It was dying, bro. It was dying. It was going away, in a sense of history being erased. And the only people that can speak that history is us. Not even the and one players. They can only speak on, for the most part, they can only speak on the and one movement. They weren't part of our underground. They may know of some of us, but they weren't our underground. We are the underground street ball world.
They wasn't on streetball.net.
Yeah. If you weren't on streetball.net,
they had other aliases like that was main event alias. OG Bobby Johnson. There was
OG Bobby Johnson on there.
That was main event.
That big old figure. That sound like it.
Can't remember what Escalades was, because Escalades like, yeah, so I was on streetball.net. Don't tell nobody. I was like, wait a minute, what? I'm the moderator of the damn thing. What is your name? In order for you to get on there, I had to accept you. So what the hell is your name? That he told me. I was like, yep, sure is.
Yep. R.I.P.
And that's because
man.
He wanted to keep his hand on the pulse when they went to other cities of like who was coming out there. Like if it was Ghost or Ghost Rider or King Handles or Goosebumps or whoever. He tried to have his hand on the pulse of that stuff, because he knew that things were going to start changing, pretty soon. And some of the players didn't like it. Some of the players were fine with it, but I just remember him talking about, yeah, man, I was on streetball.net the other day. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I saw blah, blah, blah talking, and I saw this on this thread, and I saw this video, and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay. Because the cool thing about streetball.net, was that you were able to go on one of the threads and download, like, what was that damn show that White Chocolate had won? That was on MTV.
Who's Got Next? MTV.
That whole season was on there.
Man, I used to have it downloaded, and it's gone.
I can't find it nowhere.
It's nowhere. It's not online. It's not on any torrents. Like, no one has it. The only people that I think that have it is the people that were on the show. And I haven't even asked White Chocolate yet, and I done seen him in person a couple of times. I'm like, bro, I've been meaning to ask him, like, yo, do you have it? He's got to have it, man. Somebody's got to have it. I mean, shoot, if anybody got it, Magic Johnson got it.
Pat the Rock might have it because he was on the show.
Pat was on.
Wasn't Silk on there too?
Silk was on there. Pat Silk. What's crazy? I found what I was gonna show y'all, man. Go ahead. I found a website that had the I had found the actual page, bro. Like the page, and it went back. It was like the time machine, but I can click on the links. You can read it in like real time. I gotta find it now, but I know I got it, bro. Now you got me over here. Yeah, see, I ain't even trying to do all that, man. Mind you, I'm in the hotel room. Like I brought my mic with me. I brought my other cam with me. I got my light with me. I got my laptop connected to the computer, to the TV over here, so I can move, bro. Like I said, I was telling
the knee bone.
Yo, all that, bro. All that, bro. Hokey pokey, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look, I was telling Dynamite, man, that when it comes to the street ball world, like I know a lot of us are technically savvy, but I feel like that I am the most technically savvy out of the entire street ball world.
I'll give
Either
that to
people
you.
have to reach out and get someone to do certain things for them, not everything, but like just some parts or whatnot. Like just having this live going on. I've been doing lives before lives was a cool thing to do. My first live, it wasn't even live, but my first time ever doing something like this was back in 2000. I came back from Iraq in 2010. So I did it in like 2011.
You were doing it in Iraq because me and you were talking when you were in
Oh,
Iraq.
I did. See, I ain't recorded though. I
Yeah,
don't have
so
it.
me and you were talking because you were in your tent and you took the damn computer outside. I'm like, dude, you are out in the desert, like.
Yeah, I forgot. See, I forgot all about that. I was 25. I mean, you talking about God, oh, 15 years ago. That's a minute, bro. Like, man, look, the street ball world, bro. Like, I'm just trying to drop all this stuff right now. There's the first thing I'm gonna do is I want to have a conference, right? This is one of the things I want to propose. I've said it to some of you, individually, but I want to have like a kind of like I want this to be an annual thing, right? Not just the chat, but the chat before New Year's, where it's like, hey, let's get together, let's shoot the breeze, let's talk or whatever a little bit, and kind of get some of the people to come on that can get on, and some that can't, so be it, it's okay. I know that I want to have a conference in a sense of like we pick a location to go to. And we've said this a long time ago, but now I really think we need to go ahead and do this. But we pick a location to go to, and we all just kind of get up and we crash a court whether somebody's there or not. But it's the fact that we're there together as a crew, right? Or even if we did like
I'm gonna need knee braces, Ben Gay. I'm a sue.
And see, I thought about that too. Like everybody might not be able to really play run like that, right? Shoot, I mean, I might not be able to play and run like that. I mean, I do what I do, but you know what I'm saying, that's camera work. You know what I mean? So don't let it fool you, bro. Don't let it fool you out there in TV land. I'm not like that for real. But if you stand in front of me, you might find out something different.
I can backpedal still. I can sideways shuffle. If we sprint down the court, I said I'll meet y'all at half court. I'll go back on defense.
yeah. But like even if we I don't know, man. Just it ain't even gotta be no hoop type thing, man. It could be like I don't know, like
we can go to Houston and crash the Toyota Center.
Look, I told Mac that's one of the spots we got to go to in 2024. So that's a real thing. I told Mac that we need to go to. I said we got to go to Houston because I was there this year. I went this year to Houston, and I was like, "Yo, I don't know why I have never been here, and it took me so long to get here." And I mean, it was raining. And I was outside. I did my little thing or whatever, but no one was, there because it was raining. But to go out there and get to be out there with what's his name?
Sir Isaac.
Thank you, Sir Isaac. I don't know why I want to say King Isaac. But yeah.
Sir Isaac is one of the most hyper ass people I've ever been around in my life.
Yep.
Kid Dynamite hosted an event and it was in Dayton, right?
Yep.
And Sir Isaac was there, and oh my God, I don't know. That dude was just hyper as hell. Like running down the hallways at the hotel, and he was nonstop go. I mean, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's too much. He doing too much, bro. I ain't got that type of energy.
That's my dude. I love Isaac, man. He wild, crazy as all get out, but he one of them types that if he decides that y'all comrades, he gonna rock out for you and ride for you regardless. You know what I'm saying? And just him as a dunker, he's one of my favorite dunkers, man. He be doing something. crazy stuff. But
I think
that's my dude, man. I fucks with Isaac, man. He crazy though. He definitely that.
And it was cool because like it was Kid Dynamite, Jonesy, Sir Isaac. Was there one other dunker that was in the dunk contest? You, Jonesy, Sir Isaac.
3. Yeah, I think it was just. Yeah,
they
me,
put on a show.
Jonesy. Yep. Porter was supposed to be there, but he didn't make it.
Yeah, they put on a show. I mean, they was jumping over racks and people and yep, I was running up and down the court just watching these cats just like, whoo. Yep.
Man,
but yeah, I would, you know, I've always said something like that. You know, me and Handles were talking about this, something like this years ago, just having like, you know how the rappers used to have the big convention where all the rappers got together and just, you know, vibe with producers and stuff like that, you know, just invite everyone and say, okay, we're meeting in Chicago, Illinois at this hotel at this time.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's invited, you know, no pressure, but you know, here's the rooms, you know, we got a block at this hotel, here's the meeting room we're meeting at. And just because all of us got different stories too. I mean,
right.
You know, I was talking to Kid Dynamite earlier, and you know, I was like, listen, probably like all of us. And one was what we saw first. You know, it wasn't until I met Snake where he was like, no, there's a whole nother world out here. There's Dime and there's YPA and there's Nautic. And I'm like, who, and who? So he gave me these DVDs. And the first one I popped in was Dime. And the first Dime DVD is long as hell, but you know,
everybody's
but like True Baller, you know, right away, something, because with me and True, you know, when it came to the freestyle stuff, him and I were similar because we were basketball players first. You know, we're fundamental basketball players first, and then tricks came second, you know. So I gravitated towards him, and then, you know, Ghost, who's one of my super close friends to this day, you know, and then they had Popo and Pop, and, you know, I was just like, man, you know, and then Nautic, King Handles, Goosebumps, and all them. I was just like, these cats are different, you know. And then I don't know if y'all ever saw the YPA All-Star game, you know, which had True Baller, and that's when he had this shirt that says, I'm not hot sauce, I can shoot, you know.
Yeah.
That was during the All-Star game that they got hot sauce in, and Ghost was there, and Ghost Rider was there, and Disaster was there. And I know Ghost and Disaster couldn't stand each other. And I mean, Clown Prince had beef with people. It was nuts.
Oh, that's a legend right there. Just popped there, yo. The baby.
What up, dude?
What's up with everybody, man? Hey,
What's
man,
up?
y'all legends too, man. For real. I followed y'all just like y'all followed me. I appreciate y'all.
And the thing that's wild is for anybody that's, you know, peeping game and watching this, man. Like we're not in the same place. None of us on here right now are in the same place. Like we are like hundreds of miles apart.
Yep.
We're hundreds of miles apart, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing, bro. You know, it's amazing. And that's why I said earlier, I appreciate y'all.
Man, straight blessing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that
you know what's dope? I want to say that it's dope that we all got a gift to bounce the ball, man, and touch people's lives. I think that's dope.
Yeah, that is.
Like, man, how do you touch somebody like bouncing the ball, bro? That's dope to me, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. It's not. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, and it's up to us to pursue, you know, just like all the blessings that come with bouncing the ball, man. Like everything that, like, just like in the walks of life. Like me and Zoe was in Vegas, right? And we just bouncing the ball, and we got all kinds of different races just coming up to us, man, showing love and respect. That's what I mean. It's a trip how that works. It's a divine connection, man.
See, and that's like you say, yes, it's definitely a connection. It's definitely a connection, and it was new to me, right? Because watching unprotected hoops or whatever, and I know he has unprotected hoops up there, but that's the intimidator of unprotected of unprotected hoops, the CEO, the creator,
Or they be getting
and
heisty.
that, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Go on.
no one's DVDs are like theirs. Like it's street ball to the next level. I remember that joint used to come across the screen. They were like street ball to the next level, and then flash across real fast, bro. And I was like, man, these dudes are so dope to me, bro. Didn't know them at all. Man, and I told him, I think I told him not too long ago. I was like, man, I wanted to be part of Unprotected Hoops, bro. Like, I was like, I wanted to be part of, like, no one has ever made me feel like I wanted to be a part of their crew. How most people want to be.
What you trying to say, man? Huh?
Man, look, man, it wouldn't even.
hey, so man, hey, everybody in this chat, man, part of Unprotected Hoops, man. I'm part of y'all crew too. Hey, but I'm gonna say, so did you feel like that for and one?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm getting at. It's like, yo, like that's what I felt originally for and one. If I never felt like that, I would have never did the open run stuff. I would have never, tried to get put on. I would have never, I would have never got on. It's kind of like Kid Dynamite and I were talking earlier, and we were talking about like our experience with getting put on to the tour. Like I was like a North Carolina call up, so I didn't get to travel like how Dynamite got to move, but like if they was in North Carolina, I was on. It was like, all right, cool, and I had to kind of work my way to kind of get there because you 6'6" in the street ball world, you're a big.
Yeah, you're a center automatically.
You're a center automatically. It's like, and then you got these little dudes out here running around. It's just like, okay, I understand, but I always had to show. Think about it. No little dude was gonna give you the rock. As soon as it comes off the basket, you get the board. You're supposed to kick it off, right? Nah, bro. I got the rock. Boom. I just take off. I had to. I had to. I had to. And when you take off, like you're going full speed, and everybody turns around, and they like look, and it's like the big is bringing it down. This is before they let the bigs dribble the ball down. So it's like here comes this dude running down the court like full speed, and then the first dude comes up and you, and then you spin off the next dude, and it's just like it's like watching like I don't know, man, like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees just like cutting through dudes like. They're just walking through, and then you get there and you just lay it up. Now you can, man. After that, they got to give you the rock.
And see, probably like what Intimidator did. I know we did. The first couple open runs in Milwaukee, I touched the ball one time, so I said, you know what? I'm bringing a bunch of dudes from Days up there and make sure we in the open run together. So it was 4 of us. It was 4 of us that we lined up together, we got it, and they put on random with us. And I felt bad for that random because we knew we was sharing the ball with each other. We was gonna make sure all of us shined, So when we got out there, boom, I throw the ball to Snake. Snake does his thing, gives the ball to me. I do the Kobe behind the back, through the legs, give up the kicks. Kicks does his thing. And the other dude's like, wait, the other 2 guys were kind of like, wait a minute, we don't do tricks, and because I just remember some of them open runs. I got the ball one time, did a trick, shot the ball, and never touched it again. I said, no, I ain't going through this again. Like we had a game plan. I said, we gonna show out and we gonna make sure we make the next round.
Amen.
And
man, you gotta have a game plan back in the open run days, bro, or else you go get kind of like ran.
Oh, yep. Bounced off, yeah.
And I'll tell you, if it was one thing that always was stamped in my head from the time that I spent playing with and one, it was to not pass the ball. Because, like Miss said, once you pass that ball, it was not coming back, bro. I remember when I was playing with them in Columbus, Ohio, and I had stole the ball from somebody. and we had the fast break opportunity. So I passed it up to the guard, and I'm like, yo, go throw it off the backboard. Man, this dude took it and just went and dunked the ball himself. Like forget what you talking about. I'm going for mine. I'm like, wow. Like, yeah, you could not pass the ball because you was not going to see it again. Everybody was all competing for the same opportunity, the same shine. So you had to just be, aggressive with what you was trying to do and just get off when you had the opportunity because, yeah, it was crazy out there, man.
And then, they made sure they split us up when we got – so what happened was we made it to the next round of the open runs, which they put – it started raining because we was in Milwaukee, so they put us inside of which now is the Pfizer Forum where the Bucks play. So they brought all of us inside, and they kept all the fans outside. So now it's me, it's Dio, it's Snake, and a couple other dudes. And they must have told these cats, don't give them the ball. Don't give them the ball at all. Because every chance these dudes got, they took up on the court and they were missing dunks. So they picked 3 dudes to play, with the traveling team. They picked Dio, who was automatically, he didn't even have to do the open run. He was automatically going in, and Dio could hoop. That's my guy, he was automatically going in. The other dudes, they picked actually 4. The other 3 dudes, they missed every dunk and every open run. But because these dudes could potentially dunk, they put them in. And then they said, we're gonna do a final one and try to pick a 5th member. And then that was me and Pat the Rock, which he was already in the game and stuff like that. So I scored all these layups. It's like, oh no, we're not looking for fundamental players. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm watching Pat the Rock, box people out and post people up and do hook shots, and y'all got him, but because I came on the court to the layup, y'all don't want. I'm going for the sure baskets. That's what I was doing. I was going for sure baskets, and after the game, Half Man pulled me aside and he was like, look, you did everything right. You went for the sure baskets. You did your tricks. You laid the ball up. They were looking. They already had everything predetermined already. You knew Dio was going in, and then they knew these other dunkers from the other games. Even though these dudes missed every dunk, and they missed every dunk in the game, they still had these dudes, and that's when I was like, all right, well, guess what? I ain't doing no more and one open runs. I'm just going to stick with my crew, and we're going to do our games and stuff like that, and we're going to pack out gyms and stuff like that.
That was it. That's what needed to happen. And I think that was part of the separation that started to kind of happen between the mainstream street ball and then the underground. I feel like it got to a point also where it was like, okay, we watching it, but now we see like there's no chance to really be a part of that family. We're only fans.
If you remember watching the show, they kind of got away from that format as well. Whereas when they first came out, it was always about discovering that next and one street ball player. So every show, when it first started, that's the first thing you see is that open run. Who's going to be the guy to make it in the building today? Who's going to be the next one to potentially, become that star and maybe kick off one of the current, survivors? As the seasons went on, they just started focusing on storylines with the current players and were no longer really showcasing or showing at all. There were episodes where you wouldn't even see an open run at all. So it wasn't even really about discovering the next player anymore, or seeing the highlights from local guys in those cities they were going to. So yeah, if somebody wanted, a format or a platform to really, showcase themselves on, they was going to have to go and find it themselves because and one of ESPN wasn't doing it anymore.
And Ball Up kind of tried, and unfortunately, I never did Ball Up. I was supposed to go to LA with Kid Dynamite when they all went out there to do that. That was the first season, right?
Yeah, we went twice. So I'm trying to remember. I think the first season they were still going town to town and I played with them when they came to Columbus. Then once they finally got their slot on Fox Sports in LA, that's when we went out there twice.
Yep, and the Columbus one, I said, I was talking to Katie about this earlier. What would happen is, because they were part of the Dub Car Show, so they would travel to different places. So when they were going to Columbus, Ohio, Escalade called me. He was like, "Hey, you know anyone in Columbus?" I said, "Hell yeah, I do." He's like, "You do?" I was like, "Yeah." He's actually someone who's toured with y'all. He was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Kid Dynamite." He's like, "Give me his number or have him come to the game." Cool. Then they went to New Jersey. He's like, "Hey, you know anyone in New Jersey?" Yup. Killer Curb. Get him out here. All right, you know anyone here? Yup. This person. So I was helping facilitate some of these players out there, and then they make it on Fox Sports, and then like it was Kid Dynamite that was out there. Confusion was out there.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else, and they're like, "Yeah, this is." And I liked Ball Up. It was just, I think at that time, I don't think anyone was really, really into. I think N1 had ran its course. And then Ball Up was just like, there's, and like I said, I can't really speak on it. I just know there were some people said there was a lot of politics involved with Ball Up. Some people who were on the show that shouldn't have been on it, but they were on it because they were cool with some of the other players and stuff like that. And and then, like I said, it ran its course, and all of a sudden they just canceled it, and
just disappeared, bro. And I felt like that was the first. That wasn't the first. Ball for Real was the first line of trying to resurrect like N1, because when N1 went down, Ball for Real started up. And then
but Ball for Real, we couldn't even see any of the footage from some of that stuff though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like some of it was online still. Like you could find some of it online.
Because like I remember talking to, I think I talked to 720. And like I guess they did a game in New York, and I guess they had like these elaborate entrances, like half man, half amazing came out with like a broom, and he was sweeping like he was a janitor, and all of a sudden the spotlight went on him. He started doing his little dance, and someone came out in a car and stuff like that. I guess they had all these super dope entrances and stuff like that. And I guess like, was it Source Magazine or one of the magazines was supposed to be the sponsor and like produce a DVD and stuff like that. And I've seen little pieces of footage here and there, but like I've never seen a complete like DVD or anything, Oh
man, I think I just saw it. Yeah, it used to be 16 years ago. I got y'all, bro. Yeah, 16 years ago, bro. They did a thing or whatnot. Pull up, hold up, let me get it right. Because I mean, like, it's bad quality. I remember when you see, some of us seen this commercial. Some people have never seen it. But
hey man, it's been a lot of years, and I'm older. My memory don't always be as fresh. So I just want to say, if I dunked on any of y'all back in the day, I apologize.
Yo,
that's why I always put you on my team, because I wasn't about to try to fall victim. So
you don't want to be part of that. Remember that one time?
No, yeah, exactly. No, I don't want him saying that to me. I don't want to say, "Hey, remember when I D'd you up and you couldn't get anywhere near the basketball round?" Nope. Kid Dynamite's on my team. He's my first round draft pick.
That's funny, Let me see. I ain't worried about the sound. I just wanted to play. Y'all can see that?
Yeah, I remember this commercial.
What?
Yeah, this was that Ball for Real commercial.
I remember that.
You was in this?
Yeah, I remember that.
This is what we talking about when I seen him do that in person when he was in Charlotte, we was on the same team, bro. To see him doing it in person, it was crazy. I'm like, that was innovative. No one was doing nothing like that.
Shoot, in Tennessee, he tried to catch an alley-oop like that from me.
Man, that's crazy.
And the dude that brought him into the game in Tennessee didn't know that he was that type of dunker. The guy's like, hey, I heard you can dunk pretty well. I said, wait a minute. You got him out here and you don't know what this dude has done before? He was like, well, I just heard he's a good dunker. I'm like, I said, dude spun in the air twice and dunked the ball. Like,
right.
Like, and he had elevator out there. He's like, yeah. And I said, elevator did his slingshot stuff. And I'm like, you just brought these people out here and didn't know who the hell they were, but you paid all those. I mean, it was Pat the Rock. It was 720. It was elevator. It was, oh my God. He's from Brooklyn. Future. He brought Future out there. Future is about to fight with Elevator the whole game, and him and Pat the Rock were going. Anyways, yeah, you know, ball for real. Like I said, they had a good thing going on, but I don't know if it was financial backing. I know they probably had Linda Hill working with them during that time because Linda ended up doing N1 Live and the Hustle Up tour.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
played
like that.
on N1 Live too.
See, I played on the Hustle Up tour, which was Hot Sauce, JFK, I'll Be Right Back, High Riser, Springs. So I was on their opposing team when they did a couple team games here in the Midwest. Like Hot Sauce called and said, "Hey, we're gonna pay you. We just need you on the opposing team."
See, when they did the N1 Live, I played on their team, and that was when it was High Riser, because Linda Hill is my guy's aunt.
Gotcha.
So like,
hey,
I know her.
She paid me well, so I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. A lot of people don't like her because they said she's shady.
She had the most infamous name for somebody who I never met. That's just all I ever do. Man.
Like I never had to work with her, you know, for business or whatnot. So I can't comment on that. But as a person, I know her like personally. You know, she's a great person. Like I knew her, you know what I mean? Like that was my man's aunt or whatever, you know, and I saw her all the time. So, you know, I was like, yo, auntie, like da 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 da. Like I talked to her like that, you know. So we was all tight, we was close or whatnot. But I have heard, you know, stories from other like N1 players, you know, about her and when it comes to business. And, you know, when sometimes people business is different from how they actually act. And then sometimes how they actually act is how they actually conduct business. So, I mean, for me, my experience is just a little different. But look, I want to kind of like change gears a little bit because Black Jesus is a basketball player. He's a street ball player, but he's not he can do tricks, but that's not his forte of what he does. And I want to get like the perspective of like what he thinks the game looks like now in his generation right now for street ball. But I also want Hezzy Plus to be able to chime in because Hezzy Plus is kind of representation right now of like that same kind of movement, but also he participates in like the ones or whatever. So you see like these one-on-one battles that are going on now. I mean, they've been going on for years, but now it's kind of like a wave, right? Ball is Life. Not Ball is Life. I'm sorry. The next chapter. Well, Ball is Life. Yeah, Ball is Life kind of kicked it off. Frank Nitty and them, you know, they did the one-on-one stuff. Witchcom did one-on-one all the time. Uncle Scoop.
Your boy just did a league. Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady. He did the what's it called? The OBL.
I did wanted to do that shit, but I was about to say I don't really do the ones no more. I don't really play ones unless it's me and my little brothers or something. But other than that, I really don't play people one-on-one no more. No bullshit.
See, and I
Unless you're one of my people, like unless it's like one of y'all and we just fucking around, whatever the case is. But anybody I don't know, I don't really like playing 1-on-1, honestly.
Nah, I hear that. What you thinking, Hezzy?
I mean, to each his own. You know, I still compete, so you know, I don't. My outlook of the ones is different. Like, so I come from the old school era where you know where we played 1v1 and you had to get your rebound and take it back and you know all that. So I come from that era. Now, when it comes to that, I'll play anybody like that. I'll play anybody 1-on-1 for free. It doesn't matter, like I said, because I compete. But when it comes to money, people tend to you know take 1v1s out of context. Like I'm a hustler. I hoop. I'm very realistic with myself, but I'm not that guy that thinks he could beat everybody. I know who I can beat. So if I'm challenged and I see my opponent, I'm not even playing my opponent for bread to work hard. You see what I'm saying? So whoever I plan to play and we're betting for money is someone that I pretty much guarantee know I could beat. You know what I mean? The odds are very, very small if I accept a money one-on-one event and I play and I lose. So me
Yeah, see,
personally, it's like
I don't play for money. I don't play for money at all. See, that's another thing. I'm not saying I don't play 1v1 like that, like if I'm scared or something. What a lot of dudes don't understand is on no bullshit. I've been playing basketball my whole life, so I ain't gonna cap. I done beat on a lot of niggas 1-on-1. So now, like, it's like I'm tired of that shit. It's pointless. No bullshit. I was like Kobe's a 1-on-1. Like I used to take that shit serious. But I never used to play for money. I still don't play for money because my love for the game of basketball is the love. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the money. The money ain't got shit to do with who's better at all. It's you know
nah,
what I'm saying? We gonna hoop. You know what I'm saying? I never played for money in my life. As soon as dudes bring up money, I just walk away. There's no need for money, bro. We're gonna bet. We're gonna ball regardless. What do the
exactly.
money and it's just a thing. It's just a thing that became a wave. That's what it is. It became a thing that became a wave that everybody just stopped following. I don't fuck with that
Granted,
money shit. Betting and
granted.
I don't fuck with that shit. I mean,
Dude,
I,
dudes get too emotional when that money get involved with that one-on-one
niggas
stuff, man. They're like they just can't accept losing or whatever.
losing
Like,
at all.
yeah,
I remember I
I'm
played
I'm
against
When
a
it's
brother
no
I'm gonna
like
money,
be
that.
honest.
when it's no money on the line, niggas be mad, but they can accept the losing, which is, you know
hmm
what I'm saying? That's basketball. At
Right.
that point, you're mad about the money. You're not even mad about basketball anymore. You're mad about the
Yeah.
money. That's why I don't play
So
from bread. It's no
so
point. You know what I'm saying?
my whole thing on how I got into the whole bread situation is a little bit different from others. I grew up not playing for bread, but I was one of them guys that was losing. I lost a lot of games 1v1 before I could start winning. So with the whole money situation, that started literally around COVID. You know, not sure if they were doing the same thing in y'all cities, but they were like taking the goals down.
Yeah.
So like it
yeah.
was certain places that we couldn't even play at, and
I bought a
the
hoop for that reason. No
yeah,
bullshit.
I was in Charlotte at this time that this was going on, and Charlotte is a big place for where people could hoop at, and people have their own designated area where they hoop at. But because of COVID, that you know limited that because Mad Goals got took down, so it was like this one court where it was pretty much in the center of a lot of hoods where people were playing in their own areas. We all came into this one, so it was like trappers, guys who was back from college or back from overseas, just hooping at this one court, and it all started from just shooting for bread to team games for bread.
Yeah.
To 1v1, and then it just started accumulating mad money, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like the most money I've seen personally at a park, just like that, and there's no security. It's just guys that got their own bread. You see what I'm saying? And you know, and you know, people that are trapped with in the streets. So you got guys that trap that think they could hoop, and guys who who think they could hoop or probably just started trapping or whatever the case might be. But whatever, this park accumulated mad money. Um, and I had just got off the road from driving truck, bro. I lie to you not, bro. I was driving truck. I was getting 500 a week, you know, through my training or whatnot. Bro, I got off the road. I started hooping at the jungle where everybody was playing for bread. I had to have made over at least 12 bands that month because I had made 8 bands in 1 week. And of course, you know, I didn't make 8 bands every week, but that 1 week was one of my biggest week, and every other week was like a band 1 week, 2 bands. Bro, it was money to be made, and it was like regular hoopers, bro. It won't. It was rare that every now and then an elite hooper would pop out to try to get some money, but it was really regular hoopers playing for a lot of money, bro, and that's what got me into the whole money thing.
And that's how it
I
be most
mean,
of the time, bro.
that got me, and trust me, I was humble. Like I
No,
said,
like
like
it was
it so
a
happened
short hustle for you.
yeah, because I mean I could hoop. Everybody could hoop. I'm not looking at myself better than anybody, but I guarantee you guys, as a hooper that y'all can see where y'all at. If y'all was to step on the court against somebody, you kind of somewhat know your opponent because you a hooper. You can see what the next hooper has and what edge he might have over you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I got caught up in that. And, when you got the advantage, you got the up on someone, you take it. It is what it is. You take it. It ain't nothing personal. You know what I mean? And I just took advantage of it. That's how I seen it.
That's right. That's right.
It was money.
That's a
I
good.
It's money.
definitely respect it.
Yeah, man.
I'm
One
pretty sure Black Jesus, keep it a band. I'm
one v
pretty sure,
one
bro.
v
Like,
one v one is what happened.
nah, cause you got game. Everybody seen your content. Everybody know you got game, man. We could look at someone like Geo Wise and know that he can't fuck with you. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, man, I ain't never met you in person, and I've met Geo Wise in person, but I could just tell off your game, like, and playing with Geo, like you could tell the difference. Y'all know,
Yeah.
y'all know,
Nah,
y'all
facts,
know.
facts.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what that's where the street balls missing though. That's once,
Yeah.
like y'all said earlier, once and one faded away, bro. Street ball was done. You know what I'm saying, to like the world. Besides y'all, you know what I'm saying. But if it wasn't y'all that was actually doing it and still doing it and actually into it or whatever, that shit's done. Like now today, street ball, it's no real behind meaning. Like you can hashtag street ball and it has like really nothing to do with street ball. It's basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Street ball, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's no meaning behind it. It's no meaning behind it because a lot of these dudes, y'all got to think. Once it, like I said, once it faded away, once N1 faded away, a lot of these dudes that's making content now, it's dudes like probably like around my age. You know what I'm saying? Probably like a little bit older than me.
That
And
that's still doing that the and one.
nah, like that's just regular content. Like dudes like Hezzy God, like dudes like that, like just regular daily content type shit. Now, if you gonna look at a lot of their shit, bro, a lot of their shit ain't really street ball shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It the
But
most.
it it's because due to the fact that niggas they didn't really grow up to street ball. That's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what it is. That's why you would never see the tricks. You know what I'm saying? That's why you would never see that shit. And it'd be hard to get it out of certain for example, where I'm from, that shit out here like don't exist, bro. Like in Boston, street ball don't exist. Like that shit don't exist, and like unless you're one of those, like I said, unless you're one of those dudes that's into it. For me, example, like how Zoe was describing,
Yeah. It,
like
it is a
how
lost
like
art.
like how I'm more of a like organized. You know what I'm saying? Sad thing is, like, I grew up on streetball. I used to love streetball, watching all that shit, and one, all that shit. But it was already kind of faded away. About time I was really into it. Like, I graduated high school in 2015. Like,
Oh,
that wasn't
goodness
that long
gracious.
ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I grew up when I was one of those kids that was still in that was into it. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, like, I was into it. And I see it, like, even like I said, I go play now. That shit ain't happening. Anything you do, like Matt, he's like from the same area I am, and he get away with certain shit. I kid you not, 98% of the time, he don't get away with that shit. He just happens to post a clip. 98% of the time, they're calling that shit. They're not letting that shit slide, bro. At all, bro. At all. You do a simple AI crossover, they calling carry, arguing with you now. Check up. So that street, the art of it is it's not the same. It's lost. Besides to the
Yeah,
ones that's really still into it, like us, like you
yeah,
know what I'm saying. Like so that's why a lot of my content is because I don't is the way it is because I can't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I've been brainwashed into play like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just because dudes call it so much, it's like I gotta kind of play regular and just fuck niggas up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Do what I do
yeah.
because
It's cool. I feel like it's about knowing where you at because the the one joint that I had went viral for, I'll never be able to get that off in a real game, like because it's a carry. And I don't argue with people if they decide to call on that because I know it's just a honestly, like, no disrespect. It's just whatever level I'm thinking that the game is like. That's what I would do that. If I
I
don't
just
feel like
realized what
this
you
game
said.
is
Yo,
that,
that's crazy.
you
That's
feel me?
mad
If I don't think
disrespectful.
that this game is that serious and crazy, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna make it fun for me because I already could tell you guys are not on my level. So I'm dumbing down and I'm gonna have fun. You see what I'm saying? That's what people fail to realize with Hezekiah. Hezekiah plays on all levels. You see what I'm saying? He can play
Mhm.
with the best of them. He could play with the worst of them. So he's gonna have his game. Like one of the joints he dropped, bro, and I put Black Jesus in this category because like it's it's like a new generation of street ball. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And one that Hezekiah dropped was when he had a break and a dude just got on his knees because he already know Hezekiah was gonna be on that BS trying to find a clip. And he ended up still finding the clip. What he did was he threw the ball off the person. And I thought that was genius. Like for someone that's playing and they know what type of hooper you are, and then they try to take themselves out the play because they're like, nah, you ain't, you know what I mean? He said, nah, you can't get out of this one. He threw the ball at the person. The ball ricocheted off of him, and he went and got a bucket. That was a clip. Like, you see what I'm saying? There's that, like, at any moment, any of us would have probably thought of that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I feel like having us have conversations like this, chiming in with each other, keeping the street ball shit alive, bro. It don't gotta die. It don't gotta die. It's only gonna die if the people that claim they were a fan just stop being a fan. But we've always been a fan because we've been the dudes creating these shit. You feel me? Like, don't matter how old the old movie, we've always gonna find ways to, come up with new ideas and be creative. This ain't gonna never die. It's gonna die when we die. That's how I look at it.
That's very factual. That you sound just like a Christmas story. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Kids forget who Santa Claus is when they stop believing. You know what I
Yes,
mean? So
yeah,
and
basically,
it's true. It's
basically,
true. It's true, man.
basically, bro.
I know y'all get these comments and y'all like sometimes you get comments from people that see a video that you do something and you know you might carry the ball, you might travel a little bit. There's no such thing as traveling a little bit. You travel, or you know what I mean, like but they'll turn around and say, like, why do you spend so much time working on these moves and you can't do that? Like, it's illegal to do that. Like, why do you spend all this time? You showing this stuff to all these kids, teaching these kids how to do X, Y, Z. But like when I read it and I look at it and I go, well, one, I do it because I want to do it. And I've said this on other casts. If we didn't think what we did was good, and we felt like it was something that shouldn't be seen, we wouldn't share it. We would never share it. We would never share it. If it wasn't fire, excuse me, if it wasn't fire when I did it, whether it's one of my wild illegal moves or you know, just something basic. If we didn't think it was fire, we would never post it. We would never post it. Let me digress right quick because Myth had said something earlier, and I wanted to get on his case about it right now. Hey man, when you gonna send me that DVD, bro? When you gonna send me that DVD, yo? Like you clearly had a full conversation right here, bro, telling me you was gonna send me the DVD. Look, so Myth has look.
I'm looking right at it right now.
Yet, bro. Hold on, no. So Myth has like every DVD. He has DVDs that like that I know for a fact that two of y'all on here ain't never seen. Like y'all, he has stuff that just there's one. 1988. I need that. That's Clown Prince in them, right? I had it. He has it. He has the actual DVD. I had the digital copy. He has the DVD. I tell Myth this. Now, mind you, this has been going on for about 8 months. All right. he turns around. He says, "Oh, I have it. I know I got it somewhere. I bought it. You know, it's in the thing. Or whatever. I got to go through the boxes." He goes and checks the box. Like months later down the line, finds the DVD. Takes a picture of the DVD, bro. Takes a picture of the DVD. Sends it to me. I'm like, all right, cool. All right. Send it to me.
See it right now?
Stop, man. It ain't your turn, bro. Chill out. Send it to me so I can rip it down. You know, like we know that, you know, piracy was my thing growing up. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of got to where I'm at today. But okay, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna see if my tech guy can handle it. So I understood, you know, it's very, you can't put a price on these things. So I'm like, you don't really want to send it. I understand. I mean, I'm gonna send it back, but I get it. I don't want it to get lost in the mail either. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about like we will pay prior. I will pay priority shipping, first class. I don't care. I need the DVD in my collection, right? So I can rip it down and I got it. Boom.
Like you need to pull up to Wisconsin with your equipment, brother.
Look, dude, man, if I can do it with a laptop, I can do.
Like I said, it's literally sitting out right.
I don't
know.
No. Wait, no. Just because Kid Dynamite was talking, don't mean it's your turn yet. It still ain't your turn. Hold on, bro. So then he sends me the picture of the joint. I'm like, all right, cool. Another month or so goes by, and then you know I'm like, yo, like let's like, bro, like send me the joint. Now he was doing some switching up of like work and stuff, so you know he was a little busy. Okay, I learned that a little bit later on or whatever. Got it. He gets a pass for 2 weeks. All right, gets a pass for 2 weeks. So take 2 weeks out of the equation of almost a year. All right. So then he turns around, bro, and I'm like, yo, send me the DVD. I get it. He's like, all right, cool. I'm going to send you the DVD. I'm going to put it in the mail this week. Man, this week was like 2 months ago, bro. If you like to speak, you can speak now, bro. You got it.
I'm a bad friend. I truly apologize. I have it sitting out on purpose. Like I'm looking right at it.
Can you show them? Can you show them what I'm talking about, please?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
This is crazy, bro. Like, and it's not. I mean, like the DVD is cool. So Clown Prince and I can't. What was the name of their group? I can't remember the name of their crew, but 1988 is the name of their DVD because I think they were all born in like 1988, and you know they're a crew out of New York or whatever. What was their crew? You remember the name of their crew? You remember? Oh, you remember the name of their crew? That joint right there. right there, bro. You know what? He ain't never even opened. Let me see if there's a DVD in there.
Comes with a booklet.
Let me see if it's a DVD in there.
See, I don't even want all that. I don't even want. I just want the DVD ripped down. I just want
the reason why I end up getting this DVD is because I used to help moderate a streetball website called streetball.net. And the dude Clown Prince was like, hey, I want you to give an honest opinion to the DVD. I was like, all right. So he sent it to me, and then like he had it where people can buy a digital copy. So that's why I had the physical copy. Totally forgot about it. The one day Zoe we was talking about different DVDs and stuff. He's like, hey, I wonder what happened to, I don't have my copy of the 1988 Manic DVD. I was like, I got that somewhere. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. So I dug through some boxes. I found all my streetball DVDs, and I was like, all right, I got it somewhere. And then I pulled it out. I'm a bad friend right now. So here's the deal. I have nothing to do between 10 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I don't want to hear that, bro. You ain't got to tell me that.
So, no, I'm going to take it with me because I have to go out of town with my son real quick to drop off to his dance stuff. I will find the post office in Racine, Wisconsin.
Nah, don't do that. No, wait. First of all, that's our only copy. That's our only copy.
That's our only copy.
Do not take it nowhere else. If it ain't being sent from there, I can wait still. If I waited this long, I'm very patient. If I waited this long, do not take it from that house and not send it from one of your post offices. They talking about I'm a post office. What if they decide to crack it up like, oh, it's 1988. I've been missing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to have that, bro. I already lost my drive that died that had the entire
everything on it.
Right. I had everything. Come on, man. We don't have no one. We don't know anybody that has Magic Johnson's MTV Who's Got Next. We don't know anyone who has it, bro.
Nope.
Not even on VHS. Even if they had it on VHS, bro. I can take it. I can rip it.
I'll message Snake. I know, like he collected more stuff than I did. Like he had both YPA DVDs and both Manic DVDs and the Dime DVD. And do y'all know the story about the second Dime DVD? How that even got leaked?
Nah.
So the second Dime DVD was supposed to come out. Everyone paid T-Mail all this money. This is what I was told. He kept the money and never produced the DVD.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly. So Ghost ended up getting a copy of the DVD. He's like, listen, I'm going to give you this copy, but it needs to be leaked on streetball.net. So the other moderator, her name is Megan, who I'm still friends with. She knew how to upload all the videos. So all of a sudden, I type in a thread. I just put Dime 2 link. And everyone started downloading the DVD.
I missed it.
And then T-Mail was like, how the hell has everyone got the DVD? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, because it was under my thread. He's like, how'd you get the DVD? I was like, I got my resources. Like I paid for the DVD. You never sent me my physical copy of the DVD.
Oh, so I get that. I understand that.
So him and Ghost got into it because he had kept a bunch of Ghost footage. And Ghost was like, nah, fuck that. I'm releasing this. Like it got to get leaked somehow. So Megan's like, well, shoot, I'll just upload it to streetball.net. So I got that somewhere in the house. Yeah, I had everyone's stuff. I mean, I think that's one of the perks of being a moderator of streetball.net. Anyone who put any type of clips on there, I had privy to. I mean, one of the reasons I like Unprotected Hoops so much is because, like me, they dance with the basketball. So I'm like, hey, I like these cats. I mean, they didn't care who was on the court or what was going on in the court. They would stop and just start dancing in the middle of a dribble. I was like, I like these cats. I like these cats right here, man, because they don't care, you know.
They don't care whether they on the court or not on the court. That Vegas trip was crazy. We was on the court one time, two times during that clip. We have more footage off of the court with the basketball in public than we do on the basketball court. And we was together for like 3 days in Vegas. On the strip. We were on the strip.
Yeah, I saw the video footage.
That's some of it. That's not even all of it. That's some of it. There's a whole part where we're in the penthouse or whatnot. You know what I mean? We got the suite, and I pulled out the legendary book bag with all of my street ball everything. If the house is burning down, that's got to come out. It's got to come out, bro.
The Slam Streetball magazine.
See, I wasn't even thinking about the Slam magazine. See, now I gotta get another safe, bro. I gotta get a big fireproof safe just to put that stuff in it. Right now, that's all on rack. But we'll continue.
Or like I got the uncut and one cards. I was looking on eBay because you was putting stuff. You was showing the little thing on eBay of like the and one DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling like the individual professor card almost goes for like $500.
Really?
And I have an uncut of it's like Professor, Hot Sauce, Escalade. Can't remember who's all on the cards, but like I have it where it was never cut into sections. It's just a sheet.
It's the giant sheet where they make the cuts from.
Yep.
How'd you get that?
Did Escalade send me that? I think Escalade might have got it to me.
Escalade was a goat, bro. Yo, the first time I ever met Escalade, bro, they came to my university and I played. It was the Ball Firm Classic. So I met Escalade. This is first time I meet Escalade. This is the first time that I meet my brother Bone Collector. This is my first time meeting these guys. It's like my sophomore year of college. And they came to Central, bro. North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, right? And I remember walking out my dorm, walking across the street to the gym, and I walk around there's an Escalade truck parked like in the driveway. I walk around the Escalade truck, bro, and sitting on the front of the Escalade was Escalade, bro. And he was so like
big. He's a big dude.
Big dude, man. He covered the front, like the majority of the front of the Escalade. I'm talking about like from side to side, like he just kind of covered it or whatever, right? Dapped me up. He's like, "How you doing, young brother?" Da 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 da, you know. And I was like, "Oh man, you know, I'm doing well, you know, chilling." And he's like, "Well, you ready to get busy today?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, you know." But I ended up playing against them or whatever, which was cool. He put me in the spin cycle. Everybody know about the spin cycle. You know, when he hit that spin move, it's like it draws you in. There's nothing you can do. You know, but he dropped the dime. He didn't finish me off like he be finishing other people or whatever. So it's kind of safe in that instance.
Yeah, the first time I met him was 2002 at the Open Run in Chicago. It was at the University of Illinois Chicago. It was me, him, and Alamo all talking. We're just standing together talking. And one of the agents, whatever, was telling them they can't take pictures with people until after the game. And Escalade's like, "Oh, the hell with that." He's like, "Hey, dog, come over here." I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Let's get this picture together." I was like, "Cool." So the girl who I was dating at the time, she takes a quick picture, and Alamo's like, "I'm not taking the picture." So then he grabs 50 and brings 50 in the picture because Alamo's like, "They're not docking me no pay. They've already taken enough money from me for something else." And then fast forward years later, they're in Chicago again. I had my bachelor party. I went to and one for my bachelor party. And they were playing a place called the House of Hope. It was a church that had this huge basketball court in the middle of it. It was during one of the and one seasons. Dio got put out again from Chicago. It was him and the dude named Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's a little short point guard who could shoot the hell out the ball. But I'm standing backstage, and me and Professor are chit chatting, and we're talking. He's like, "Wait a minute," because I had one of my myth shirts on. He was like, "You the dude from Streetball.net." I was like, "Yep." He's like, "I'm on there." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." So we just got to chopping it up, and he had heard that me and Main Event had some tension with each other. He's like, "Well, here, take my number, and we gonna do one of your interviews." Because remember the interviews I used to do with people.
No,
So I hopefully Snake still has that because a bunch of that stuff got pulled down. But like, I had like almost a 2-hour interview with Escalade. Just shooting the shit. Then we kept in contact forever. Like I said, I talked to him 2 days before he passed away.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we used to talk all the time. You know, he was like, I mean, we would talk about. Let's say we're talking about women. He's like, see, people think because I'm a big dude, I like big girls. He's like, I don't like big girls. Just like Professor don't like white girls. He was, it was stuff like that, and he, like I said, he was just always super dope, and when when the Ball Up tour first started, when they were with the Dub Car show, he would hit me up to try to get a hold of people in different areas so they could play in the game and stuff like that. And he was just always like he was my dude, If I was, he gave me some good critiques on my, on Days Street at the time, Days Streetball before we turned into Days Entertainment Basketball. Our DVD we put out, He said it's a solid DVD. So the only problem is the cameras back then, they were not the best quality cameras, He said that, and the one thing that me and the dude Snake, we kind of bumped heads about was the music, because the music had cursing in it, so we couldn't sell the DVDs at school shows because it had a parental advisory sticker on it. He said if you guys would change the music and had it, PG, he said this could have been a good selling DVD. Like he had a copy of it, Professor had a copy of it. He said they watched on the tour bus a few times. So yeah, Escalade was always my dude.
Yeah, man. Yo, Intimidator, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Go ahead, try it now. I can't hear you. Check your settings.
I don't think he's saying that.
Nah, he was saying something. He was saying something.
Nope, can't hear you still.
We can't hear you. But he's muted right now. Let me see. Let me see if I can unmute him.
He's unmuted now.
Yeah, I unmuted him. We can't hear him though. Hey, yo, exit out and come back. There you go. Yeah, man. We ain't gonna stay on here too long. I'm gonna let him come back in. I know he was gonna say something, but it's pretty early. It's good. We got an hour and 40 minutes in right now. I don't want to be no longer than like the 2-hour span or whatnot. This is just us. Happy New Year. Be safe and all that good stuff. Where you at?
Off, you plan on doing this, bro?
Well, I mean, so lately I've been doing it every Sunday, right? I just been having the live street basketball, talk. But I wasn't streaming it like how I'm streaming it right now. Originally, I used to stream it, but I wasn't streaming it. I was recording it, and it was really just us just kind of sitting around kind of talking, and I had it. I would broadcast the code inside of our broadcast chat, right? And anybody that clicked on the link, they can come join, because in the broadcast rooms, no one can talk unless you're a moderator, and I don't really like that. But I want people to be able to, shoot the breeze with us. It's all about being tangible. So every Sunday I was doing it, but what I would do is every Thursday I would put a message out, or I would go live on my IG. And then, let people know like, hey, Sunday is going down. And then I'll make a post in the chat and let people know like, hey, if you're interested in it, like it, like what I'm saying right now, whatever. And we go from there. And then people will join, like the homie Rez, he jumps in or whatnot every so often, just people in general, because I don't think
you don't think going live on IG would be more convenient?
Now, I mean, like I had the option. I could have linked my live to this too. I just didn't.
How would that work? Like, what will all of us be shown on the screen, and then it would be on your
If
live?
I go on IG Live, it only give you up to what, 4 people?
Yeah, see, regular IG live, you can get 4 people. But if I did it through this, everybody that's here I think they would all show up because it's funneling it through. So it's tunneling through from the main application, and IG is just a host for it. It's not really being ran from Instagram. It's being ran from YouTube, and Instagram is just allowing a visual of what we're seeing right now. So like anybody like that, the other link that I put in the chat, if you send that out like right now, y'all probably seen people coming in and out of the room that's just been viewing. They've been able to watch us because it's been live. And that's kind of the thing, like the sit on like the fly sitting on the wall type feeling. You know, that's really it. You know, give people a chance to be able to, you know, pop in and talk, or if they want to, or you know, leave messages or comment. You know, that's it. That's really it, man. You know.
Hey, yo, Hezzy, you in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Nah, I'm in Florida. I'll be in North Carolina sometime next month.
Okay, I'm about to say I'm on my way. We're gonna see what that 1v1 game looking like for real.
See, now you gotta deal with that. Now you gotta get ready.
I'll be there for that. I'll be like, yep, I'll be there.
Yep, me too. Because I don't mind watching them. I don't mind watching.
Yeah.
That's what I can watch it.
Hey, Hezzy, who's
one of the wannabe drug dealers that lose my money for no reason.
Hey, yo, Hezzy, who's the one that's really responsible for like the ones at that one court out there in Charlotte? Like the gym look like it's like orange. Matter of fact, it's the joint where school was at, and that day Mac and I went.
Scholar.
So does he plan on like running that this summer coming too? Or you don't know yet?
What
like the ones, like running those ones. Like I'm the only person that call it the ones. I think I don't know if anybody else even calls it that, but I call it the ones.
Nah, it's like different volumes. Like they have a 1v1 tournament on the 31st, but it's like it's not just ones. They got a 2v2 card, a 3v3 card.
Where you been, yo?
Yeah. You know what time it is. 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 Hold on. Let me get right. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Look at this, man. This happens every time. Bro. When it gets to a certain point in the time where we're getting ready to get off, it's either going to be him that pops in, it's going to be Intimidator that pops in, or it's going to be Mac that pops in every time.
Hey, just leave the Lake Kiva. Put on a show tonight. The helicopter is on the way. It's on the way. The helicopter is on the way.
Hey, I'm gonna mess around. Come out to Lake Eva, bro.
Bro, you got to, bro. Listen,
bro.
I have created a streetball park where there's dogs out there, bro. We got some dogs out there, bro.
I see they hungry too.
Oh, they're hungry, bro. Right now, I'm on load management. I'm on load management, so I play maybe 1 or 2 games. I'm on load management. I gotta save myself for the summertime.
No, what you need to do is you need to bring out the book of moves again. That's what you need to bring out.
Wait. Hold on. Let's back up. Let's back up. Whoa. Let's back up. No, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about this for
Troy,
a
I
second.
got you, Troy.
I know I have a book of moves, and I know that Goosebump has a book of moves. I didn't know that True Baller had a book of moves too.
He had it first.
Bro, I had it.
I didn't know him.
Go to YouTube, type in True Baller Book of Moves. It's gonna say
got a
20,
YouTube?
bro. It's gonna say the video gonna say 20 years ago.
It's 20 years, 16, 17 years.
It's gonna say, but hey, my fault though, man. Shouts out to everybody in this chat, man. Shouts out to you guys. What's happening, fellas? What's good, fellas? What's good, fellas? What's good, fellas? What's up, fellas?
Hey, True Baller.
Yes, sir.
Man, congrats on the Jingle Bell movement right now, bro.
Bro, listen, bro.
I know what time it is. Yeah.
Bro, can you guys imagine if we had the internet back in the days, bro?
Come on, man.
We would have been blowed. Because you know what's funny, bro? This shit is authentic. It's not forced. We've been doing this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell these guys, bro. I've been doing this for 30 years. Y'all just now seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
We've been hitting game winners. We've been screaming. We've been flying across the country to play other guys. We ain't running from no smoke. We ain't running from no smoke.
Hey, Baller, True Baller. You know who said they have to slow their motion down?
Who?
Shift Team, little young cat.
I remember them. I remember Shift Team.
This is a little young cat from San Fran. Like, isn't it? I think it's Shift Team General.
Oh, Kevin Dunbar.
Oh, Dunbar.
Yeah. Y'all know about him?
Oh, he was tough. He built on the Ballers Life stuff. All the Ballers Life stuff.
That's our little guy out here from San Francisco.
Oh yeah, he go crazy. Oh, he go crazy.
That's my dog.
That's what's up. He said he's seen some of the streetball stuff we've been doing. He said, "Oh, I gotta slow my roll down. Y'all been doing this." I said, "Yeah, we've been doing this, but we just humble, man."
Bro, listen, we the OGs, bro. You feel me? That's why we trying to tell these young cats, bro. Like,
I know,
bro, man, we've been doing this for 30 plus.
Under the radar, we're gonna have the big ass platform like the N1 guys.
This is, bro.
But we had our own camcorders. That's what kept us lit.
Oh,
and
bro.
And what wouldn't let True Baller in the building? They made.
But that was smart. Hey, that was a smart business move. And I understand it now. The older I am, I understand it now, bro. I understand. Because there's a lot of content creators, bro. When they go to these runs and they get killed at these runs, they don't show the footage. They only show. Look at that direct flight. Look at this. Look at this.
Direct flight.
Look at this.
Come on, man.
What?
People would not believe this. I didn't know that this existed. I never knew this.
And bro,
I'm about to rip it down.
Nobody doing these moves. I can easily bring back all these moves right now. Nobody doing these moves, bro. Nobody.
Nope.
Nobody.
Nah.
Nobody.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. Look at that. Take a seat. Look at this. Take a seat. Oh my God. If I swing his arm like that tomorrow, bro, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Take a seat tomorrow, and y'all watch what happens. You'll watch what happens. It's gonna be out of here. It's gonna be. I'm gonna get 1.1 million views on that. Take a seat. I guarantee.
Shit, man. Go ahead and get it.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Look out below.
I want to do that. I want to do that right there.
Oh.
Look out below. I like that.
What?
Oh.
Bro, it jump like nowhere. Like, where did it hit the side of the backboard?
Bruh, I'm at South Alabama. I was in college going crazy.
I remember this.
My goodness. Oh man. Boomer twist.
People would say you were wilding, but like this is fire to us, bro. Like this is so fire.
Hey, True Baller. True Baller. Hey, Baller.
Yeah.
Question. We had something in the chat tonight. We was talking about having to encourage, being confident to do your thing regardless, whether it's serious ball play or whether it's for play ball play. Bro, what kept you going if it was a serious game to pull out some real street ball shit, like some tricks where somebody be like, "Hey man, fuck that shit, man. Do play regular."
Bro. You gotta be yourself, bro. If it's in you and you not forcing it, be yourself.
Yes.
Just be yourself. Do you, bro. I'm saying, bro, they're talking, bro. They be talking about me so much. My shirt be sweaty, my hair be sweaty. Bro, they be talking, bro, you gotta have tough skin in this business, bro. This
Yep.
internet world. And also, too, what a lot of young cats gotta understand, you gotta take emotion out of a lot of conversation.
Yes.
If you have emotion in it, you're gonna be somebody say something to you. No, bro, no. Have a good understanding. Say, okay, cool. That's your opinion, but let me tell you my side of the story. That's why the millionaires and the billionaires can have these big conversations without arguing, because you got to take emotion out of the conversation. If you in your feelings about what somebody say about you, bro, you ain't gonna make it, bro. I made it through the hot sauce era. Remember, everybody was telling me I was hot sauce. Oh, you play like hot sauce. You suck. You hot sauce junior. Bro, I made it through the hot sauce era, bro. So all that shit saying now, it doesn't bother me, bro. Because I'm playing past my prime. So anything I do now is I'm just leaving my legacy. It's
And
cool.
I think the one thing a lot of people forget, True Baller was a Division I basketball player too at one point.
Right.
So when someone says, hey, you can't do nothing but tricks, and then he
Bro,
pulls his jumper
go
out.
to my Instagram, look on the 7th post. I posted my basketball resume.
Yeah.
It's right there. You can go and
Look,
read it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I
can read
I just became a fan, and I ain't gonna hold you. The Jingle Bell was the viral moment that made me tap in.
Oh,
But I'm
man.
gonna tell you something. That one video that you dropped, bro. And this is why I believe what you said earlier, because it's like you have to have confidence. You got to have a hard shell, and I believe you really.
Bro, you got to, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you want to be like flight rate, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That video you dropped when you dribbling, and the video backing up, and then you do that little. bro, I don't care what nobody said. Bro, I looked at that like 50 times, because it was like, it's different. I know it ain't no crazy street move, but it was just swag. Like, it was swag. I just want to know, like, yo, what made him feel like, yo, this, like, niggas is gonna tap in on this, like,
bro.
I'm one of them niggas that taps in.
Again, bro.
Why do I like this shit, like,
bro? Because, bro, number one, because it's authentic. It's really me.
Facts.
And I have the resume to back it up, bro. We all got the resume. So that's why I say, all you guys, start dropping. Just drop. And just watch what happened, bro. They be like, oh, man, I remember you from back in the day. Yeah, you still doing it? And then when they go and look at your catalog, because that's what I got right now. If you go to my Instagram, I have a catalog, bro. It's a catalog. And, bro, I'm going crazy. You feel me? I'm going crazy. I'm being it's in my heart, bro. King Hallows, he's still going crazy over there in Canada. You feel me? It's a lot of us still going crazy. It's just out. Right now, it's all about posting like 2 or 3 times a day. Hezzy God going crazy. I really like him. Professor still doing it. He doing it, he doing it a little bit. What's his name? What's his name? Bro, god damn.
Bro, to do what? Just
Bone Collector. Bone Collector. He's still kind of doing his thing. You feel me? But again,
I'm glad he mentioned.
That's crazy. That hurt me. Head that hurts me.
I ain't trying to throw no
Instagram.
But let me just get this off my chest, though. Everything about Streetball has been beautiful. The only thing that I don't like, that I noticed that's been happening, and I ain't gotta say no names because I know y'all seen it too, is these fake motherfuckers acting like they got dropped. Like shit be looking staged, bro.
Bro, that's why that's what I don't like. That's why you liked in my video, bro, because you felt it's authentic. And we can peep when these guys are doing fake content.
Yeah.
It's almost like a reality show. It's almost like a reality show. We can see it. We can literally see it. But again, we ain't gonna speak on it. No, do your thing, bro. That's how you gotta eat. Do your thing. But when you come over here, and look at our content, it's a difference. It's a difference. It's not even close.
And it's respectable because at the end of the day, you could go and grab bums and cook them all day. But to pay motherfuckers to act like you getting, that's different.
That's different, bro. And bro, you won't believe, bro.
Like, you ain't got no pride
it's happening
in your craft no
everywhere.
You ain't got no pride in your craft.
Hey,
listen, bro. I played against Nick Briz.
Mm-hmm.
I played against the Hoolies, Chris White. I'm about to play against Frigga and them. I'm about to play against Cash Nasty and them. Flight Reaction to them, bro. A lot of them guys, bro. We know what's going on, bro. We know what's going on. So it's our job to adapt, but still be ourselves.
Right. But we also
adapt.
Adapt.
Don't be no hater or none of that. No, bro.
You don't have to,
adapt.
because we don't have to. We don't have to be the hater at all, because we have to remember. At one point,
I like them guys posting. A lot of them guys don't even like my post back, but it's cool, bro. You gotta play the game from within. You feel me? You play the game from within. You keep on building up your catalog, and before you know it, something simple as Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle all the way. Can just go out, can just put you on a whole nother hemisphere. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
Simple, bro. Right. Just be yourself. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be myself no matter what, bro. Like I say, the helicopter is on the way. You wait till you see that helicopter.
Man, like you said, we don't have to hate on anything, because we come from a generation where at one point, what we like to do, the older our OGs, some of our OGs, they ain't play that, bro. They ain't like that. And then now the game has changed, and I catch myself sometimes. I watch, you know what I'm saying? Like the MJ pushed off, and MJ's my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But this continuous pushing off thing, where now it's a legal
bro.
Like almost.
Honestly, bro. Like I say, I've been using that lately too. If I got a defender that I know he's overly aggressive, I'm going to that move, because it's 9 out of 10 times he gonna fall.
Nobody need to push off. That's what I don't understand. Nobody needs to push off. No bullshit. It's about changing speed. That's all you have to do. It's about changing.
Yeah.
But
you know something?
Slow it down. You take off and you snap so he can go for the. It's no need. I tell niggas that all the time. If you feel I push you, bro, you'll be on the floor. I'm a grown ass man. You're feel, bro. Trust me, if I push you, I might lay the hand on you, but I ain't push you, bro.
Right.
Like,
that's the thing too. Also, man, like there's a counter for push-offs. Like whenever I did play with people and play pickup, like I always dumbed my game down, because I done played in the D League. I done played, FIBA 3X, US team stuff. I done did all this stuff, right? So when somebody, like, if somebody comes at me and their hand comes out like this and is extended and ready to push out me, like I'm either chopping it down or I'm picking it up, but I'm gonna hit it hard. I'm gonna hit you hard, And ref ain't calling no foul. What you gonna do? You gonna cry? But you fouling me, ref? Like, bro, like you clearly just try to push me up. Like, I know you're running. No one runs directly into somebody that's way bigger than them, not intending to make any type of contact. Like, you're gonna try to push off to get leverage. And if you push off, if your arm comes out and I lock it and I grab it, you can't go nowhere.
I normally just block it.
Oh! I want to talk about this real quick. Ant's not here right now. Ant One Promo is not here right now. But I battled. Hezzy battled too. But I battled for like at least a week with people. Is Ant want to call?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Only if you make it's only if you make it. If you make it and one, that means it's good with the foul.
Yes. That's what I meant.
Okay, so let me ask you. So when you say that, if someone gets fouled and they call and one and they don't make it, do they get the ball?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just let it be known when they fouled you. You just let it be known. Hey, you know what? And I made it. And one. You fouled me.
Correct.
And I made it. Let's keep going. That's
correct.
That's what that is.
Exactly. And one is a
the the court I played at tonight.
And one ain't a call at all.
And one. If you call
Yeah,
and one,
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we don't even say that no more.
That's just not a call at all, bro.
Not
I
at
don't
all.
care whether
In my
you make it or
hood,
not. It ain't no
in
call.
my hood,
Like,
that
You
don't
say
you guys
you say and one to show off. That's
you say
what it
that's
is.
me, but nah, ain't no and one.
Nah,
Right.
fact.
So I think I'm gonna tell you this. I think that the guys that have been defending it don't really get buckets. They don't really
At
get
all.
buckets. I don't say that. I don't say and one. Even if I get fouled to even like the gloat, I don't do that. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
say and one until I know the ball's in the hoop anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like I don't have to tell you and one. That's what the crowd is supposed to do for you.
If not, I'm calling foul.
Look. Originally, when it started becoming like a really big
habit
deal, and
because
everybody
I
was
feel
saying yelling
contact.
and one or whatever,
It's a habit.
outside of the Streetball, the and one mixtape stuff. It was high schoolers when dudes would make a tough lay, and they'll yell and one. Think about it. There's times where people yell and one, and the ref don't even blow the whistle. And they thinking they got fouled, but it's like, nah, you ain't really get fouled, bro. Like you just a little, you got touched a little bit. Pause. You know?
And then there be situations
You
where
can't necessarily rely on that
then
though.
the
Some of these
situations
refs be
where
tripping.
you really did get fouled and the ref didn't call it.
Yeah,
Right,
some
and
of
that's
the
true.
refs be tripping with the non-calls, homie. Like,
Yeah, like it happens. It
Gotta
happens.
know your personnel, man. I know, but you gotta know that personnel, man. You gotta pay attention to that ref in the beginning of the game, bro.
Gotta know your personnel.
I never really paid attention. Like if you fouled me and the
I feel
referee didn't
like
say nothing,
you
unless
can't control the
I
ref.
used to hate the
unless
ref.
it's some
Ref
crazy
how
shit
he
where
ref.
you punch me in the head, if you
Go
smack
at it.
my arm and the referee don't call nothing, I'm just getting back down the court because there ain't no point in me. Now, if it's repetitive and the person
yeah,
just
I
keep
don't
doing
rely
it,
on the ref to save me.
and you hear firecrackers go off every time someone goes to the bucket and the ref ain't, then I might say something. But if it's like, if I go for, because I know there's gonna be contact, that's just part of the game. I'm already ready for it. And when I teach my kids, don't depend on the referees, anyways. Like the referees are not gonna just play through it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, play through it. Yeah, well, if the whistle blows,
Yeah,
it
but
blows.
that should be hard. They throw you out your game because that shit
I
can happen
know
to
it.
that shit can happen to you 4 times in a row and he didn't call nothing. Now you get in your head like, what the fuck should I do? Like
Yep.
now he's taking away from your game. That's your game. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, trust me, I'm saying that because I used to go at it with the refs. Like I had a bad habit of that shit. No bullshit. I used to get kicked out of games, all types of shit. Because I used to be like, dog, there's no way, bro. There's 3 times in a row, bro. I'm not trash, bro. There's no way I'm just missing. Y'all think I'm just missing, bro? Y'all think I'm just missing, nigga? Fuck out of here. Every time I'm going for the layup, nigga pushing my elbow up. You think I'm just missing layup every time? 3 times in a row? Fuck out of here. It ain't body contact. The rest is crazy.
Yeah, refs are
Nah,
funny,
but
bro.
you know what I had to learn too? Like these refs ain't professionals. You know what I mean? So at the same time, you kind of like have to deal with the handicap when they on that bullshit. My thing is when they on that bullshit, I rather them be on that bullshit both ways instead of just one way. You know?
Thanks.
Yeah, I can play that way. That's fine with me. Yeah, both ways.
I'd rather take that all day.
Yeah, I'm in a 40. I'm in a 40 and over league, so my refs don't even cross half court. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. Yeah, I'm averaging 49 points a game. Crazy.
Man, get your ass out that league. You better keep playing with the 20 and
No
younger.
way. I've been waiting on the league my whole life.
Yo, who you telling? Who you telling?
Boy. When I walk in the gym, they be like, "Oh man, not him again."
Look, I want to be in one of the legit joints too, bro.
My son be loving it, bro. Bro, my
Yo,
son
on
be
some real
loving
shit,
it.
I've
Yeah,
been
my son be
trying
loving
to get what's the name in the 40 and over league out here, bro. Oh my god, I
Bro.
know he
What
would have
I
a
tell
field
you,
day.
bro, I'm averaging 35 shot attempts a game. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You're like, you don't know who I am? I was on the Juicy Fruit court. You better check my
I'm telling
resume.
you, bro.
I know, right?
Bro, I'm out there having a blast, bro. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you, man.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's dope. That's
He
dope.
said that's crazy. It is 35 shot attempts at over 40 years old. Yes.
I'm
In a
telling
game,
you,
yes. That's a lot
man,
of
I'm letting
shooting.
it fly. I'm letting it fly, boy. I ain't even looking.
It's more left though.
I might average 1 or 2 assists a game. Straight up.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
That boy AP, he popped in. AP came.
Is it? Nah.
Oh, AP didn't pop up.
Somebody called the room. I'm in a hotel. Somebody
Okay.
called the hotel room. I'm like, who the hell called the hotel?
Your
It scared
wife?
me.
Nah, AP did pop in for a second, but he didn't talk or nothing.
Now,
He didn't
so I
hit
thought
bottom.
I did see AP on here for like a hot second.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been on. Yeah, he's been on here for a while, but he
I
didn't
didn't
talk. He just popped in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. So but so Kid Dynamite had mentioned, he asked, how often do we do this? And this is the pre-New Year's Eve chat or whatever. But since everybody's kind of here, I want to do this maybe like twice a month. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to push in. We can do this every week in general, right? Just to sit back, chill. It ain't live. It's just how we normally do. We most of us have done this before, right? But just to kind of keep us in the loop. And then what I want also is I want to be able to get like some of the newer guys to come along, like some of the up and coming guys that don't really get a shot. Like you said, True Baller, you like some of the things that the other guys do, and you like their stuff, but they don't ever respond back to you because they're not tangible. They don't know that part. They don't know how to beat that. We do, and we can take somebody that's like 20 years old and give them an opportunity and a platform. It's like, oh, well, all the old heads over here, we can boost you, bro. Like, if you want to be out here, we can boost you. Give you a spot, bring your people, talk. And they're like, oh, everybody's gonna see, like, oh, you want here with all these people. So now it's automatic, something for them,
Or give one of the current young guys who already has a certain level of platform an opportunity to celebrate the history and the culture by including us or us including them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and see, and I would prefer us including them because I do think that the generation now think that we're trying to benefit from them.
No.
And we know we're not. We know we're not, but naturally they would think that because of how everything works now, So they're like, oh, everybody's hitting me up, everybody's in my DMs, everybody's trying to get on my live, everybody's trying to, and it's like, nah, like we have a live, we have this. We want you to come over here with us, post up, chill, meet some of the cats or whatever. And then, you don't have to tell everybody ain't got to be on your live, bro. Shoot, I ain't got to be on your live. I'm just giving you a place to meet other people to let you know, like, there are other levels of people that are paying attention to your content, and you may get another perspective and be able to, like my son is 7 years old. He's going to learn the things that they're playing now, and then I'm going to give him the things that we did. What do you think that's going to look like? That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy work, But I want somebody that's younger to be able to have that opportunity, like you said, like either allow them to come onto the platform and celebrate and learn from us. I mean, not even just learn from us, like just like I asked Hezzy and I asked Bill, I asked Black Jesus. I'm like, yo, like from y'all perspective, y'all are in a different section of the game. Like this is celebrating basketball, not just street ball. It's celebrating basketball. We all started outside. I don't care where you at. You could be in the league. You started outside. Everybody started outside. It's just important not to forget it. Now, us, keeping the authenticity of our legacies and our past. That's on us, and we have to be able to share this type of stuff with people. That's all. But look, fellas, it's 11:16. Unless y'all just want to keep rocking and rolling, I think it's about that time to jump off because we've been
Yep,
here.
I want to hop on, man. Like I said, I got in late, man, but I want to hop on and say, man, hey, keep it going. Salute you guys.
Yes, sir.
Keep rocking out. Keep rocking out. 2024, everybody going up. Keep going up, man. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody keep doing their thing, man. We all go come in as a unit. Everybody just keep playing their role.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, you said you wanted to do this two times a month. I say you could do this one time and then the other time on IG Live.
Yeah, we can
Do
do
one
that.
for live on IG and one on here.
We can do that. I think it comes down to understanding like time schedules. Because like I said, like everybody on here, none of us on here right now are in the same spot. Like we're hundreds of miles apart from each other. Well, two of y'all are in the same like state. But other than that,
Hey, Zoe, can we go on live on IG for 2 minutes right now? Just real quick.
I don't have the. Are you talking about from here, from this?
Yeah, everybody on their regular phone, just go on IG and we all just link up real quick just to show the people that we all locked in.
It'll only take 4 people on there. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
IG
Yeah,
Live.
it will take 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
No,
that's the only issue.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
the only issue.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. That's not an issue. We don't all have to be on the screen. Just the 4 that's gonna be speaking at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, if we were to go on live, boom, it would be Zoe as the host, boom, jingle bell. You know what I mean?
Right, because then
He
it
hopped
pulls
on late, so
our
he ain't
people
really
still.
say much. He will be on up. You feel me? Like we will open up the floor to the 3 that need to speak. Like, and we will all be tapped in. We can all rotate. Like, oh, boom, all right. So let's hear what Hedges got to say, boom, and so and so could chime out. I'll chime in, and so and etc. And with that way, you feel me? The viewers, they fluctuate. Because with our conversation, whatever we talking about, we could bring in, what I mean, people who might want to either invest, be interested in, trying to play or whatever the case might be. That's just helping build more connection because it's like, boom, with all of us being in here right now, like we locked in, like we already know what's up, and then when we get out of here, we gonna work. You know what I mean? We gonna do what we gotta do anyway. But as far as us, broadcasting it to our followers, they could see that and shit. I always say it's strengthening numbers.
That's right.
More the merrier.
That's right. That and you just made it make sense. Like I knew that it could work like that, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how I think. Sometimes I think like this. I'm like, I think about it like that, but then I think like, man, people don't want to really rotate out or whatever. That means everybody would have to at least join the live. So as soon as we jump out, I make the live and then pull whoever in, and then be like, all right, bet I'm in here for 2 minutes, blah 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 blah. I'm jumping out, somebody rotating because I've been in your lives, Hezzy, and somebody else might start it because y'all were talking about the I'm sidetracking. Let me stop. But y'all were talking about the lineups or whatever for the ones or whatever earlier this week or last week y'all were talking about it. But y'all do like a rotation. Y'all rotate out or whatever. I see sometimes one person will be on and y'all be talking, 2 of y'all be talking, then all of a sudden somebody jumps in and then it's 4 of y'all and they're like, man, where's such and such at, man? Let him come in here and say whatever you got to say, man. Let him. They're like, man, I'm gonna go. Somebody jumps out and then somebody jumps in, and I think we have to get that type of chemistry because we're not used to that.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be hard because it's not like when all 4 of us is on the live, everybody gonna have something to say at the same time. You will also have control who will come on the live. It's not like at the same time like people who are just tapping in to hear what we got to say and they'll comment. Like if they're engaged with our conversation and what they're commenting makes sense, okay, that'd be a reason to have them come on the live. But otherwise than that, nah, if they ain't even like no real, content creators that's been really, putting in work just to come on there with their name, what I mean, Black Jesus, you know, my man Jingle Bells or whatever the case might be, like, but just any random that's different. You have control over that, but it's just to have people chime in. And I feel like a lot of people will chime in because I mean,
that's where they at.
What we're trying to do is dope.
Nah, it definitely would.
Like,
It would definitely bring mad viewers too.
you feel me?
Because
It's like
every
a
time somebody
disease.
come in, it tells their viewers that they're live. So when
Yeah,
Henry's in
people
with
gonna be
Q,
trying to, you know,
y'all viewers is in, and then when True Baller come in, his viewers is in. I come in, my viewers is in AP. You know what I'm saying? So eventually that's it, and then people asking the shit they ask.
All right. I
Same
mean,
thing.
that's fine. I mean, shoot, y'all wanna go ahead and do it? We can go ahead and run a
I feel like we should still do it like this for like at least an hour, whatever. Talk about the street
in
ball
general.
shit that we want to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
and then bring it to IG. You know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be a whole different audience on IG. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas is gonna be talking about other shit. You know what I'm saying? Not shit that we actually want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Okay.
need to get the number one
Get some
celebrity
Q and
basketball
A
player
going
in
from the
there.
viewers.
but yeah, let's yeah, y'all want to run the live real quick?
Yeah, we can do that.
We
Who's
don't
okay?
have to,
So
honestly.
I mean,
5 minutes will probably be straight, unless it's booming out of nowhere. Then we might want to try to keep the flow. But
yeah, no. If it blows up, I mean, I'm on vacation, so I'll just have to stay up. But I will. I started off. Y'all just jump into my live, and then I just take the requests as they come in. As y'all throw the request up, I tap them in like that, and then we just go from there. And what I won't do is I'm not going to lead any instruction because I don't really like. I understand what we're doing, but like Hezzy just be like, I don't know.
you know, honestly, I was gonna be the ones in the comment in case any of the gentlemen wanted to be the
Excuse me.
three
Okay, I
on
see
there.
what you're saying.
So I will, I don't mind not being on camera and I'll just be tapped in. I mean,
You'll work the
of
room.
course you guys will have to have something to say, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna be tapped in. Yeah,
yeah.
just to
That's
show that
nothing.
I'm
That's
locked in.
nothing. Okay, so I will drag in True Baller because he's the most energetic, and of course he likes to talk.
Yeah. It is lit. It
Look
is
at him,
lit.
he's just chilling, man. He just got energy, bro. He got energy like it's not almost 12 o'clock, bro. You wild. You
Yeah, I got
wild.
a
Older
studio.
than
Yeah, I got
me.
a studio
Older than me
session
and
in
bugging. I'm sitting
about a
here
month. I gotta
I'm really
record
about to
somebody
be
in a
out
minute.
here.
It's all good, man. Y'all boy rock out, man. Like I say, it's all love, man. Good. I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all keep grinding, man. You hear me?
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
keep going. Yeah, man. Most definitely, bro. I'm gonna tap in with y'all boys though. I got you.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, Trey.
All right. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All
we
right, bet.
about to
Let's
get
do
it
it.
on
Baller.
right now. Yeah, just you about to start it real quick, right?